So we're here in Tanunda in the Barossa Valley. Absolutely beautiful place. Just from walking up and down the main street of Tanunda, just the architecture of the houses is amazing. So we've just been into the Visitor Information Centre to get some tips on where to go, what to do, what to see while we're here. No doubt we'll visit a couple of breweries and wineries and a few bits and pieces. Just a pro tip for you: when you're on your travels on the motorbike, we're a bit chilly. It's a bit chilly down here. It's only about 19 degrees today. Dropped into the local op shop and picked up this shirt for a whole $1. So now at least I look like a local and I look like a worker, so that's something different. Anyway, we'll continue walking around and see what we can see. Wow, this reminds me of a slightly scaled up version of what I used to do, what I had at home. It'd be lots of different tanks with hot water, mash tuns, and boiling kettles. A little setup over there for test brews. Very nice. I don't miss it though. And Alison certainly doesn't miss the smell. Oh, that mess certainly reminds me of home.
Summer Session Ale, Aussie Pale Ale, Hop Heaven, which is our IPA, and our peanut butter or chopped coffee stout.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, so it's $18 for the 6.
Yep, that will be good. So you need to taste the Wallaby cider.
Do I?
Yes.
Oh, okay. How's it got ground up wallabies in it? That's really nice.
Oh, there you go. And what's this one? The peanut butter.
Peanut butter milkshake stout. 6.5% alcohol.
Peanut butter milkshake stout. Wow.
Oh,
Hey.
I've never liked a beer ever in my life, but that is good.
That is good.
Okay, so this is my story and obviously someone else's. My wife has indulged my affair with hops to an extent most would not. So she said, can't you brew something not hoppy, something clean, crisp and refreshing? I felt obliged to try. The brewing team jumped to work and we created this raspberry seltzer. It ticks all the boxes with this fruity zing.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Have a great day.
I didn't finish it all. It's a bit early in the day, but it was great to have a taste of what you do.
You're very welcome.
Fabulous.
No problem at all.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Will do. So you know it's going to be a good day when you start off with a craft beer. So let's go and see what we can find.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. You don't mind me videoing?
I don't mind having a video on.
That's good. We booked in for your tasting.
Oh,
We're early.
right. Steve Wright?
Yes.
Yes. Do you work for us then?
Is that you?
Illapara.
No, this is my pro tip when you need, for travelling, when you need a another layer, go to the op shop, so it costs $1.
Oh, well there you go. So Illapara was our name before it became Underground Barossa.
There you go, eh?
I know, so
It was meant to be.
it was meant to be. We'll come around. So, well, the story of this, I don't know if you read anything about it, but Helen and Grant Burge you would have heard of. So their two children, Grant, who's Barossa boy, and Amelia, who's Amelia Burge Wines, and both contribute to the Corrigan Burge range. So they've got 3 labels, are the next generation.
Okay.
So they're 6th generation. They've got kids that are 4 and 5. They'll be the 7th generation,
Next,
and it'll
yeah.
just
Wow.
keep on going.
Yeah.
So because they've sort of taken over from Helen and Grant, they've got access to the 300 hectares of wines, and yeah, it's pretty fabulous. And all of them are good. You know I'm going to say that, but they are.
Yes.
And we do things a little bit differently here because we're a bit more contemporary under their leadership. You get to try what you want. So basically you try about 6, I forget to count sometimes, you know, 7, 8. And you get to pick what you want. So if you want a mix of whites and reds, or you want all reds, whatever you want, and it's not open, we open it. So you don't have a limited choice. We also put a little morsel with it, which I explained to Stephen on the phone. Just something to complement the wine, bring out the flavour, and it keeps you kind of tidy. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, instead of just knocking wines back. Okay?
Yeah.
And the range, so they've got kin and kith. So the kin, they've dedicated the wine's names to like their great-grandfather and,
Oh, right, yeah.
you know, like their father Grant and Helen and all of those. And then the kith range is basically saying thank you to their friends that have supported and helped them get to this
lovely.
stage.
Yeah.
Really light. In the Barossa, we make Shiraz the best.
Okay.
Right, so we've got the valley floor, which gets really hot. So South Australia is the hottest state and the hottest continent in the world.
Okay.
So on the flat, it's really hot. So Shiraz just explodes and does that, so to speak. We do have Cab Sav, which comes from Eden Valley, which is a bit cooler. So that's a bit more timid. But anything grown on the flat is magnified by like 3.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So we've got a Grenache, which people normally say is a day drinker, nice and easy, probably a bit more like a Merlot.
Yeah.
But it's bold because it's grown in the heat. So we sell over 1,500 litres of Tawny a week.
Yeah.
All the Brossan people, they're German heritage, well mostly German, and they drink it all day, all the vignerons, farmers, all of that, drink it out of pint glasses.
Ah, right. Like
So
water.
so they'll come in and bring in a couple of 20-litre ones, and we just more or less milk it like a cow, and we sit down and fill up their ports.
Wow.
So they drink a lot. Yeah, it's surprising.
So what was this one again? Refresh.
Chardonnay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Woody.
Can you taste wood?
I can
But
compared
it's-
to those Rieslings.
Yeah, it's more just like licking a tree though. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Before it was like you were eating, like biting into a branch. You know, that's how woody they used to be. So this is a lot more contemporary. They used to leave it on wood for like 18 months, so it was really intense.
The bike a bit of a tub. Done well. All bright and shiny for tomorrow, heading down to Adelaide itself. It's only technically 70, 80 k's away, but we're going to go to a few places along the way, and we'll no doubt bore you with that recording as well.